guys, today I'm going to show you how to price different pieces of vinyl and the sheet they use to be able to do that, and how I go about charging my clients for vinyl apparel. This is a simplified version of what I use. If you're on my Patreon, you'll have access to this file early, and you can jump on over there and get that for free using the link down below. Here is how I set up my pricing for vinyl. My screen printing is a little bit different, so I will get that together and share that as well. This is in regards to a beach shirt that I made a couple of weeks ago. I did a live on my Patreon, and the live video will be available on YouTube soon. But it has 7 colors on it and are different types of vinyl. So I have listed the vinyl here and what it was in regards to as the piece of the shirt. So water, cloud, starfish, beaching, the words, beaching, teaching, the items, and all of that. Most of my pieces were Thermoflex flake, and I get my vinyl from 2 different places mainly, so I will show you where I get those. The first place, locally in San Antonio, Texas, where I get my vinyl is Heroics. So right here, it's an art store downtown, and they have a variety of fine arts, drawing, charcoal, paint, all the way to screen printing and more. But I mainly go for vinyl and screen printing stuff. I get the Thermoflex Plus through from Specialty Vinyls, and they have all of these colors, metallic, glitter flake, and all of that. So this is where I get that. And at this time, 2020, this is the pricing that I'm going to be using. So for 1 to 14 feet, it's $3.10 per foot. So if I get 3 feet, it's going to be $9.30 plus tax. I'm going to come over to my Excel sheet, and then here I have Thermoflex flake. Oh, but look, we're doing flake. Just kidding. I already almost messed it up. So down here's the flake. So that's this like glittery, it's not really glitter, but it is. Like, it doesn't feel like that rough glitter. So that is $4.42 a foot. And it's a 15-inch wide. So it's 15 inches by 12 inches or 24 inches or 36 inches. So once I get that price, you can include tax in there if you want to. I usually don't, but probably wise if you do. So you can just multiply it by whatever your tax rate is. For mine, it'd be 0.08. So 12 by 15 sheet is $4.42. Now, to find the cost per square inch of that piece that I bought from the store originally, we're going to take the $4.42, so E2 right here, and we're going to divide it by the total area of the sheet. So area, to use the math though. So this is not the same 12 by 15 inch, but let's just say this is 8 by 6 or something. So 8 by 6 would be here if this is the sheet size that you purchased. So 8 inches by 6 inches is times width. That's going to give you the total square inches for your cost per inch. So in this case, I bought 1 foot times 15 inches, so that's 12 times 15. I'm going to take the price of $4.42 and divide it by the total square inches, which is 0.02 cents. So for each square inch, it's going to be 0.02 cents for that, and that'll give you the total of $4.42. How do I apply that to my small piece of vinyl? So say that this is all the sliver that I have left, and I'm using this little piece for my project. So you're going to measure this, which is probably 12 by 4. So let's say that we're using that 12 by 4 piece for our project. So you're going to come into here and you're going to type 12 and multiply. You use the star on the 8 key and then 4. So 12 times 4 is 48 square inches. Now that's going to come over here, and you're going to take the 48 square inches and multiply it by 0.02 cents. So the G2 times F2, and that gives you $1.18. So for this piece, it would be $1.18 for the project that you're doing. Okay, so for my case, I actually used a 9 by 12 piece. So 9 by 12 times 0.02 gives me $2.62. Now, these are all the same price. I'm going to highlight them for you. So these are all the same price, so they're all going to be the same setup. I mean, it's all the same setup, but these are going to be the same 0.02 cents. So for this one, my vinyl for the water was 6 by 12. Then you're going to take the cost 0.02 inches and multiply it by the 6 times 12 square inches, which is 72. You're going to get $1.77. So for the water, the total was this plus this. Total was less than $5 for just the water alone. The cloud, same thing. I bought it as a 12 by 15 inch sheet. It was $4.42, so it was 0.02 cents per square inch. And I came in here and I said, oh, I have a 12 by 5 piece that I'm using, which is 60 square inches. 60 square inches times 0.02 is $1.47. I kept on going with starfish. I bought it as a 12 by 15 inch piece for $4.42. My pieces I had to use two. If you guys want to see more of this tutorial, join the Creative Club to get the full behind the scenes, extra video tutorials and early access, plus Discord chat and freebies, lives each month, and behind the scenes content. The total price for all the blank shirts and all the vinyl is $52.78. I didn't include my time to create the design and weed and put them on the shirts. I didn't include my electricity. I didn't include anything else that I would need to create these shirts, because I doubled the price in the end. So if my cost for 5 shirts is $52.78, then my cost to sell it just in general is going to be double the price. So I take the $10.56 and times it by 2, and that gives me $21.11. I'd probably just do 21 or 22, probably 22, and that way that double price gives me my payment for working, the electricity, the time it took to do the design, all of that. My main focus is screen printing, so I go into more detail on my charging and the screen printing. This is more friends and family. So for friends and family, I would up price it. So we doubled sell price for general. For friends and family, I 60% bump the price. So I'm going to take $10.56, multiply it by 0.6, and then add that to the $10.56. So it's going to end up being $16.89. So you could do that $17, $15, $20 if you want to bump it up. How you feel like your friends and family will handle it. That way you can make a little bit of an extra cash. Because if you just tell them $11, you're not going to be making 2 quarters. So this is the base price without any income back. That is how I price everything. Something else to remember is you can also include in my other in-depth pricing sheet that I personally use, I have the credit card transaction price. I split the monthly cost of my Shopify account on there. So if I'm doing 100 orders, which I'm not, if I was doing 100 orders and it's $30 a month, then how much would each order need to be charged to make up for that? So things like that, you can think about to split your cost. That way you keep there paying to support your business and all your business expenses. That is how I price vinyl t-shirts, and that's for a 7-color vinyl t-shirt for 5 of them. If you're only doing 1, these sizes are going to be much smaller, but I did do 5, so that's why they're larger. But feel free to go in. The numbers that you're going to change are going to be the cost of the cost per sheet. So you're going to change the yellow one, the sheet size. So these 2 are based on your product, where you got your vinyl, and then you're going to change the pieces that you had on hand, your available pieces that you used. So measure them before you cut them. And in my video, you'll see like I also use that measurement to place them on the cutting mat for my silhouette. Okay, so the cost per inch should automatically calculate because, well, you had to put the price per inch over here, but once you put that price per inch in based on the sheet size, then you'll be able to calculate that. And then the cost of the project should auto-calculate whenever you type in square inches here. I would also make sure your prices down here are up to date. This is a clickable link here so you can follow the shirts. And then down here, your prices will auto-populate depending on your upsell to friends and family and upsell to general public. If you guys liked this video, drop it down below, comment if you have questions, and I will see you guys in the next one.